Innovation is all around us, from the houses we live in, the cars we drive, the gadgets we use, the clothes we wear, the skincare products we use, and even the food we eat. So much of life as we know it is because of brilliant innovators who saw a gap that needed a bridge and provided the solution. Because of the creativity of someone somewhere, there's very little need these days to walk into a bank to transact or to hand deliver a job application or even walking into a physical store to shop for groceries. For this reason, innovative ideas continue to be pivotal in the progression of the economy and indeed our daily lives. Bringing innovative ideas to life requires a sizable financial investment, whether this be in the technology space, the consumables space, or any other field. Needless to say, there are thousands of innovators in the country, but the biggest challenge in that field has been funding to enliven their creations, funding to grow and sustain their endeavors. Realizing this, especially now when the economy has been struggling, the Botswana Digital and Innovation Hub sought partnership from a local lender to bridge this gap. The First National Bank of Botswana, through the Fnbb Foundation, committed 400,000 Bula to funding 3 innovators who came out tops at the BDIH pitch session to the foundation for funding. These winners are Didintle Moreki of Organic Naturals Skincare, Tato Kasongo of Angular Creative Labs, who pitched with the Muhiri app, and Lwati Lenkala from Doctors E-Consult. Following this partnership, we sat with Kuki Pirinyani from the Botswana Digital and Innovation Hub to find out more about this initiative.
I think maybe before I talk about the pitch session itself, just a bit of background. So that when we get to it, and I won't be long, it will put it into context. What we do is we take startups from ideation to ensuring that they have a product in the market. So along that, what we do is we incubate them. Post-incubation, when they've got a product, we then have to lend the product into the market, which is access to market. So what we do as part of commercialization is we go into strategic partnerships with organizations such as the Fnbb Foundation. We then say to them, we've got startups that are ready to go into the market. Would you like to partner with them? Fnbb then came to us and said, this is the criteria that we want at the time. COVID-19 was at the top of everybody's mind, and this is what they wanted. So they provided a criteria of what they want. We looked through our portfolio, and we identified quite a number of startups. We went through the selection criteria that they had given us, and we came up with 11. So expectation is that they would come. It serves 2 purposes. The first one, like I said, is access to market, because as they then pitch, people see them. The second is that they then could partner either for funding, mentoring, you name it. So it's really exposing the startups so that they then have access to market. So that's the background into the pitch sessions that we have. There are strategic partnerships to expose our startups.
There's so many innovators at the BDIH, right? So how did we end up with 11 for pitch day?
Usually the process or the criteria that we use, we look at the product itself, how it solves problems within the society. We look at the team. We look at how feasible it is for it to land on the market. We look at commercialization. Obviously, when you're looking to land on the market, it's issues of the numbers and whether they make sense. So the organization will then use that criteria to then scale down to ultimately a number that they can manage. So that is the criteria, and that's how we ended up with the 11.
As an arm of government that is there to support, creators and their creations, innovators and their innovations, was this session the only one of its kind, or are you exploring other opportunities that you could exploit for the same benefit for other innovators such as this?
It's a continuous engagement with the ecosystem where we are continuously looking for strategic partnerships. We need to ensure that local products land on the market. We need to ensure that they scale. And so, no, it's a continuous process. We're excited. The corporate world, which is what we've been looking to partner with government, are actually partnering. I'm sure you would have heard of the digital transformation drive, which we are also facilitating. We co-create developers. They come in and develop systems for the public sector. So, no, there is many more to come.
Join us again next time as we profile the founders and partners that won on Pitch Day.
This program was brought to you in association with First National Bank of Botswana.
FNB, how can we help you?